Hey guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you another Let's Play episode of Psychic Connections Jude's Path. So, where we left off in the last episode is that Jude got some unruly patrons out of the coffee shop, but he got some hot coffee thrown at him in the moment. So now we are tending to his burns. So, I am expecting a Shirtless Jude in this episode. So, let's see. God, it sounded way more thirsty than I was expecting. Good lord. Okay. Let's do it! Okay. I move over to one of the sinks and turn the water on, and grab a rag that looks clean. After dousing the rag in cool water, I turn back to Jude, who's already taken off his shirt. Oh, hell yeah. Already starting the episode off high, aren't we? Okay. It's the first time I've been able to see his complete musculature. He really is one of the fittest people I've ever seen. I can't get distracted, though. His upper chest is already starting to look a little red. As I get closer with the rag, Jude closes his eyes and grabs the edge of the table as if bracing for something. Fuck. Are you sure you know are you sure you're doing that right? Yes, it's important to cool a burn with water. Normally, you'd cool it with running water, but I doubt Jude could fit his upper body under the sink. I slowly and meticulously rub and press the rag against his chest. Excess water from the rag drips down his pecs and accentuates his abdominals. The Dreamcatcher tattoo on his left pectoral occasionally catches my attention. It looks like it's at least a few years old. I didn't take Jude for the spiritual type, although he also might have just gotten it because it looks cool. It certainly highlights his body well. Occasionally, when I think I might be getting too distracted by his muscles, I run back to the sink to get cooler water. I'll probably need a cold shower after I finish here. Jude acts tough. Nope, hold up, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. I just got a call. Had to confirm an order. But anyway, alright, let's pick it right back up where we started. Okay. Jude acts tough, but I'm starting to question this whole mean guy routine. I have to ask. So, why did you do it? Why did I do what? Jump in front of the guy's coffee? You had to have known it would have hurt. Figured it was better than the alternative. If I hadn't, it would have hit that lady's face. How gallant of you. Not that anyone else will know that. It's fine. Not like I ever do it expecting thanks. You do that often? More often than I probably should. Well, it's got to be nice to be able to play the hero. Not really. I always act too quickly. Too quickly? Yeah, like I always do it before the other guy has even done it. Is that a bad thing? To me it ain't, but some people don't even realize I'm doing them a favor. So even if Jude's doing the right thing, he often looks like the bad guy. Somehow, I feel like I understand Jude's situation a little better. Okay, I think I'm done with the water. Do you know if Elliot has any first aid supplies? Yeah, it's in that cabinet over there. I move over to the cabinet, and sure enough, there are several assortments of various bandages. Thankfully, it seems Elliot is the well-prepared type. There's also an ointment for burns, although it's almost empty. We're probably going to end up using the last of this, so make sure to tell Elliot to buy more. Sure. I move back over to Jude and remove the top of the ointment. I pour the gel into my hands and gently begin to rub Jude's chest. He grits his teeth once again, but as time goes on, he gradually stops holding his breath. Alright, that looks good. I just need to apply the bandages. Grabbing one of the gauze bandages, I lightly wrap Jude's chest to not put excessive pressure on the area. Is that it? Yep, you're done. Just leave that on for a while. Check on it and change the bandage every few hours. Hopefully it won't blister. Right. Thanks. Of course, dude. Anytime. The deer briefly looks at me like I did something wrong. However, if I did do something, he doesn't address it. He throws his top back on with a bit of strain. He then heads back out into the cafe to talk to Elliot. I get a small buzz on my phone. Oh, what, like I did earlier? I get a small buzz on my phone and see that it's a text from Zoe. It looks like she's resolved the situation between Quinn and Aiden. Looking at the time, though, I probably should head back to campus. I move back out into the cafe and see Jude talking to Elliot while the Panther just nods along. Jude sees me approaching. He scratches the back of his neck and then ducks away towards the front door. Hey, Mason. Jude was just catching me up to speed. Thank you, by the way. That man seriously needs someone to rein him in. Oh, what do you mean? He has trouble accepting help from others. I practically had to beg him to take this job. Something about not wanting handouts, which is why he mostly does the manual labor around here. I think I can see that. I had to practically force him to let me help him. Anyway, as much as I'd love to stick around, cutie, I've got a business to run, especially now that I'm down an employee. I'd offer to help, but I really should be getting to class. Don't worry about it, though I'll definitely be keeping that in mind. Elliot pats my shoulder as he passes by me. He moves behind the front counter and resumes working. Without a real reason to be here any longer, and with my class coming up in a few hours, I should get going. I had returned to my room for a few hours, and I spent them just thinking about everything that's happened. Time seemed to fly by because I ended up having to rush to make it on time to my psychology class. Though I wouldn't have missed much like my English course the other day, it seems it's just the instructor explaining how they run the class. The only person in the class I recognized was Dan, and he was already sitting next to the other people. The others in the class looked pretty brain dead. Not that I'm any different, though. Maybe it's because my mind keeps being drawn elsewhere. I wonder if the instructor will ever talk about the psychological instinct some students have to tune out their professors. I can definitely understand why Quinn wants to skip the first day of a course. All I want to do is pack up and go. I can't stop thinking about how everything seems different now. I know nothing has actually changed, but I can't look at people the same way. How do I know that none of the other students in this class are psychic? Though, for that matter, how do I know the other students here aren't aliens or androids from the future? I think I'm starting to become a conspiracy nut job. Zoe texted me during class and gave me Elliot's, Jude's, and Quinn's phone numbers. I guess so that I'm able to contact anyone in the club. Beyond that, the class passed by uneventfully. Hopefully I'm able to enjoy it more when I have less on my mind. Dan already left, though I never got a chance to say anything to the big hyena. I'm not even sure he even noticed me, though. While a small part of me wants to do more with my day, I just feel too tired to do anything else. I feel like I didn't do that much today, yet at the same time, I know my brain is positively fried. With nothing else planned for today, it only makes sense that I head back to my room and get some much-needed rest. Home sweet home. Oh, hold up. Home sweet home. No place I'd rather be than right... Fuck! I feel a sharp pain pass through me as I stub my toe against the ladder of the bunk bed. Not sure how I pulled that one off, but I suppose I've had ditzier moments. Damn, that hurt. I slowly crawl up to the top bunk and pull myself beneath my warm blankets. I can't believe psychics are real. Makes me feel almost normal despite the whole coma thing. Though, I guess I'm a psychic too, according to Zoe. I wonder what it is that I'm supposed to be able to do. She said that if I hadn't noticed, it was probably something smaller. I guess if I really am psychic, I'll probably know when it happens. Pulling up my phone, I'm surprised to see that Zoe added me to a group chat. I swear, sometimes her timing with my thoughts makes me almost wonder if she can actually tell whenever I think about this stuff. Hey Mason, thought I'd add you to the group chat. Welcome, Mason. Do try to avoid using this channel later in the evening since some of us need our rest. Hi! Hey everyone! So yeah, this is where we make a lot of our plans for meetings and other trips. Hopefully we haven't scared you off yet. Elliot, your caps lock is on again. It is? So, sorry about that. Jude, are you still up? Yes. Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. Is there anything more you wanted to discuss now that Mason has joined us, Zoe? I didn't have anything else in mind, no. Okay, then. I'll be muting this chat for the evening. Lol, okay, Boomer. Anyway, welcome, Mason, and I hope you'll be patient with all of us. I've got some stuff to take care of, so I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you all later. I flop my phone back down. I consider sleeping, but somehow that brief conversation has got my brain turning once more. I've got a few more hours until I really need to get back to sleep. Sleep. Maybe I should text someone. Zoe's doing something, so I probably shouldn't disturb her. Guess I could try one of the guys. Which one of them boys? Jude. Perhaps it's more curiosity than anything else, but I want to know how a conversation with Jude would go over on the phone. Hey, Jude. Sup? Not much. How's it going? Good. That's good. What are you doing What are you up to? Texting you. This conversation is going nowhere fast. I've got to fix this somehow. So, how are you doing after everything that went down? Fine. How are your burns? Fine. Did you make sure to change the bandages after a few hours? Yes. Maybe I should try questions that don't have 1 or 2 word answers. So, how did you end up working for Elliot anyways? He offered me a job. Well, duh, but did you apply for it? No. Zoe and Quinn insisted. Well, that certainly explains a bit. I can't imagine Jude would have immediately jumped at the chance to work in the service industry. Well, do you like working at the cafe? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Elliot's a good boss, but customers suck. Whew, don't I feel that one. I will say, though, where I work, though, customers are generally pretty nice, and I do get to help them quite a bit. Anyway, guys, that about wraps it up. Hey, you all got to see Jude shirtless, and that was a treat unto itself. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to the next video. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!